Okay, so yeah, we can get started actually. So let me know, Lucas, if you want to start. I believe there was some suggestions on Twitter about the topic of today's AMA. Someone mentioned prize races. There was some questions about 2D game. So I believe we'll cover those topics, but we actually wanted to focus on something new, something that you might not be as familiar with as with like 2D game concept that we've been teasing for some time now. So yeah, I hope it will be interesting for you, and hope you'll spend a cozy evening together right now.
Yeah. Okay, so hi guys. I will start. Basically, maybe to cover price races because Michał, you mentioned it. Today, I actually accepted the whole design of the first price race. We will start developing it early next year. We hope to finish it in January. It's not that hard since we will be using mostly mechanism from NFT staking, but I would like to speak to you more about something that we were missing as a game, and since we actually introduced a new member of our team like 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, Przemek, who is also a person who is a fun and a very experienced gamer. He is competing probably in Magic the Gathering tournaments. We together decided that it is now time to build like the whole backstory of the Mooniverse, to bring to life this main plot, to what is happening to Moonies, where they are coming from, where they are going. We decided that each collection will be a new season with new missions and things to do. If some of you maybe are familiar with Fortnite or some other games like that, they have such seasonality and some backstory besides just daily playing. So I will. I never been trained as a lector, but I will read to you some fragments of the backstory of Mooniverse. So, the vast Mooniverse space, full of exotic galaxies, black holes, stars, mysterious planets, and moons, is a place of constant exploration by brave Moonies. They are chases, epic battles, treacherous villains, interplanetary espionage, new technologies, and exploration of mysterious temples and alien races, with the shadow of ancient civilization and forgotten knowledge looming in the background. It is a theater for great heroes and place where anyone can become a legend. Space travel allows you to discover the secrets of this colorful universe, obtain resources, and acquire hidden treasures. Due to many dangerous ancient horrors, pirate threats, or even technological issues, it's not an easy task. But right now, the Moonies' great enemies is the evil Baron Berson, eager to rule the entire cosmos. His attacks wreak havoc and destruction. They rob travelers, intimidate merchants, kidnap politics, and destroy spaceships. Is is he driven by revenge, unbridled power, or is he a puppet of higher powers? One thing is for sure, he is the arch enemy of every Moonie. And the season one of our game starts like that. The Mooniverse space is a very old place full of intelligent life forms wonders and treasures. In the distant galaxy Coin 1, between a huge life-giving star and destructive black hole, there was a planet Normine, the cradle of wise and hardworking normies. They lived mostly on providing IT services and mining valuable coins. Miners who had been in a long-term exposition to the coins turned into OGs over time. In other parts of the cosmos, people have changed using some kind of pieces, but here they have turned into the BT, ETI, and Doji by the contact with proper coins. And the story goes on and on. We will be producing a video with a lector. So when we will be bringing newcomers, they will easily be introduced to the Mooniverse. It's already in production. It will be ready for January. I don't know what you guys think about it, but we are pretty excited. The file that I started reading to you has like 20 pages, and I went through like half of the page. So there is a lot behind it. I don't know if Clay, any comments or questions on the chat, because if no, I will go straight to the new collection and some other mechanism that we will introduce very soon.
Yeah. I actually remind myself that Clay is like a great reader and he has the best mic. So for the future voiceover, Clay, you will be the one. It will increase the quality by a lot. It's a pleasure to listen to you and to your mic. But yeah, so we believe like it will add some like background and actually something more than just pressing a button and sending your money on a either suicide or like more engaging mission. And with those stories behind that, we'll be able to like dig much more deeper into that passive gameplay, either more like dynamic one or as like static as we have it right now. So it opens a lot of doors for this piece of software to be explored. And I'm happy to hear what Lucas has in mind, even following up with the prize races and other mechanisms.
Yeah, so basically, I will add one more thing. Every season will have its own collection. Every season, which will have its own game. So season 1 already have a game. Season 2 will have this 3D game. So this is pretty important stuff. Currently, we introduced missions, but what we will also introduce very soon is quests. So basically, out of missions, we will build a quest where you will need to do multiple things and obtain multiple NFTs, like for example, part of map, part of rockets, part of fuel tanks or something like that, and then you will be able to build something and fight with the boss or encounter some kind of final mission where this will be a conclusion of the season 1. So for example, in season 1, Moonies will need to fight something, get somewhere, do something, and then when these things happens, we allow season 1 to go into the past, and then we are going into the season 2 where there will be new quests and new missions and new things to obtain, new collection to be bought, and then when season 2 will pass, we move to season 3 and we introduce new Moonies, introduce new games, and the whole plot and the whole story is going forward. So people will not get bored we as a creator team, we will also have more fun delivering new stuff. So I guess this is pretty exciting. In the first season, we will be mainly using our current NFT staking as a platform, as a technological platform. But in season 2 and in season 3, we will add something that can speed up your missions, so you can pay fee in MNY. You will be able to team up your Moonies and give them better chances to finalize submissions. So these things are coming. We are already in plans to develop it. So yeah, these are these things. What is also important? Let me take a look on my list. Or Michał, you can add something if I missed anything.
I know users have been wanting to know about the we're out of OGs today, so we sold out all of our OGs officially. Where will moon chests go from now? Because that is all moon chests as well. So moon chests are sold out. What is the next step forward?
Yeah. So basically, the second, or I would say, new Moonies are coming 15th of January, around that. This is not a concrete date. I mean, half of in the middle of January, we will introduce the whole new collection. And what is we decided that the collection will be smaller. It will be 1,000 OG per type. The collection of normies, of course, as we promised, will be new normies. We'll also introduce mean bad normies that will be pirates, and the price of the moon chest will be a little bit higher, maybe not a little bit, but twice higher. It will be 40 USD, but half of the price will be in BNB and half of the price will be in MNY, and we'll take BNB and do buyback and burn. So this is how it will be structured. Yeah, probably this is about the moonches. So currently we are out of moonches. And also one more thing about increasing the price. It will probably also it should automatically also increase the price floor of the OG Moonies. We need also to do it because of the token that of the price of the token. We need to take care of the price. We also need to fuel the NFT staking. Once the second collection will be out, we will also announce the date for the new NFT staking of the second collection. So yeah, I probably covered pretty much everything from the news.
Yeah, so basically it's not like, okay, we ran out of moon chest, it was so unexpected, oh my god. It's like it was something that we expected to happen after the launch of NFT staking, and we are happy that it happened in the days after launching that. And what we wanted to do right now is actually have this pause and give users some time and give normies some time to disappear from the circulation. So let the normies burn. And actually, we wanted to decrease the number of OGs as well as decrease the number of normies. So the collection will be actually smaller, and the OGs will be more scarce, which should drive up the price of the OG in the long run. And this is the idea behind having the second collection being more pricey. It's because of reduced supply as well as normies being deflationary right now with NFT staking and passive missions, as they can get lost. And the second collection is some kind of an impulse for, and something that will prove, hopefully, that this kind of a break was a successful and a good decision. So yeah, we actually believe that it's good to have like this pause right now, this period without new Moonies, so the actual ones can actually get a value and prove that they are like asset that you can like passively earn on, and it's valuable to hold those, and they give you access to like a cool community, cool gameplay, cool activities. And the new collection should be like the impulse for the new season. So we believe that's a cool approach. And
yeah, there are some more things that I didn't mention. We are releasing the game overview page with the whole information for the newcomers, how to start playing our game. We will be introducing the dashboard for the whole Mooniverse, so you will see how many MNY tokens you have. There will be a lot of news there. There will be a lot of information about the prizes that you got and you will get. So this dashboard is also coming. Currently, with our designers, we are working on redesigning the whole homepage for the newcomers. So it will be more about seasons, about NFTs, about the features of the project, because our current Mooniverse homepage was more before the IDO, so now it will be more about the game. If you want to have the idea about how the video might look like or how the structure of our new homepage will look like, you can go and see Faraland. We were heavily looking at them as some kind of a benchmark for what we are doing here. So yeah, so basically this is something also that we are heavily working on right now. Yeah, so Clay, I think that we can go into questions.
All right. So our first question is, we just answered that. So from Last Hero asking, with your experience using Polygon/ETH/BSC chains, can you give a little more explanation on why you've developed on all three instead of just picking one? And what are the advantages and disadvantages of all three?
Michał, will you take it?
Yes, I can. Clay, can you like actually repeat the question?
Yeah, from Last Hero, he asks, with your experience in using Polygon/ETH/BSC chains, can you give a little more explanation on why you've developed on all three instead of just picking one? And what are the advantages and disadvantages of all three?
Yeah, sure. So, actually, to give you the overview of all of those, it was like we didn't want to develop NFTs on Ethereum as we believe to the size of the collection and the mechanism that we like chosen. It will be too expensive to use. So it was like already no for us for the NFTs. So what we were left with was Polygon and BSC. And the decision behind putting NFTs on Polygon was purely dedicated by OpenSea being like working with Polygon and not working with BSC NFTs, as we wanted to have the like exposure to the biggest marketplace in the crypto space for the NFTs. But like it actually didn't turn out to work that well because like there was some problems with the integration at the beginning with our NFTs, which were Polygon native ones. So it got stuck for some time and we lost some traction. But yeah, and when it comes to the token itself, ERC20 token, like we actually see that we needed, it was our MNY token is like native Polygon token mapped on Ethereum chain, and then we bridged that to the BSC. So actually, Ethereum token as of now is not something that is necessary, and we're actually thinking how to overcome that because we see that there is like almost non-activity when it comes to trading. On Ethereum chain, there's a lot more activity on Texas and like Binance Smart Chain. You can see like historic volumes is like definitely on BSC. Plus, all of our solutions are like being developed on like both on Polygon and BSC because it's cheaper to use. So we are actually thinking how to go around that. But yeah, so disadvantages of Ethereum was just the gas fees were too high for our solutions, and Polygon was a go for us because being integrated with OpenSea. Yeah, so this is actually the point of view that we had.
Great. Our next question is from Luke Trid asking, will the first OGs, Doji, Biddy, and Eddie, be more special, like fewer numbers or more rewards on a mission than ones that are still to come, like Cardi A, B, or C?
So basically, in season 2, Moonies from season 1 will be needed, or will someone who will hold them will get benefits out of it because they will be able to do some missions or do them quicker. So basically, yes.
Awesome.
So you can imagine then that in season 3, people who will have Moonies from season 1 and season 2 will be even more beneficial. So that is how we want to structure it. And again, we were missing this backstory for everything. So right now, for me, it's clear how it will go, how it will work.
Okay, I see that Lucas doesn't want to give you any details on it, but you can think about like one will need to have like all of the Mooney types, or there will be some need of having an OG like finishing one of the missions, like it's only for BTs, and then he can put his army of Cardis for some tasks. So these are ideas that we have in mind. Actually, not all of them, but you can think about something around it.
Awesome. Our next question is from Slatra asking a question regarding the Mooney token. What are you going to do to make the price and utility more valuable? By that I mean every week we earn Moonies or Moon chests, which most players are going to sell, but no action/future is there to spend them on a more regular basis than buying the Moon chests. Most players who are playing have no use in purchasing Moon chests again, so the price of the Mooney token will continually decrease, and so it's difficult to say that to hold the token is viable. Do you have any ideas or projects related to that in order to manage the supply? So I know we have the burning of Mooney tokens. That is going to be a big future. Maybe you guys can expand on that.
Yeah, so basically the second collection will help us with that. You need to also understand that a lot of Moonchest buying happened from people who were also in public and in private. So there was less people were buying MNY than we imagined that they will be buying with the second collection, with the marketing effort that we will do for this second season. So this is it. We also and again, of course, the buyback and burn of half of the price of the Moon chest from the second season. And sorry, I need to focus for a second. Oh yeah, and fees from mission in the seasons number 2. So again, like speed boosters, unbound nick boosters, bringing together a team, you will need to pay a fee. So small fees that will add up to larger amounts. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, we actually saw and we were discussing the comment mentioned in the question, and we believe that with like season 2 and like while we have this basic functionality, meaning the NFT staking that we can develop on, adding backstory, adding new missions, adding the plots between those, bringing those missions to the more dynamic space and more static as we have right now, will be a door opener for like a lot of in-game purchases and payments to be included in season number 2. But yeah, it might look like Moonchest are sold out. Their token is like lost like its main utility, but it's actually not the case. We'll work on it with the new season and a lot of new features that will allow users to actually buy tokens and pay for Moonchests. And yeah, there's also
also the second game will introduce
second arcade game.
Sorry?
Second arcade game, or which you mean?
Yeah, 3D game will introduce some mechanisms for spending MNY.
Yes, sure. So there's a lot of ahead of us. We just wanted to focus on the technology for now to actually be prepared with the base, and that, as you can see, like we developed like the passive gameplay with the narrative and to be explored soon in the future seasons. The second game is already like to be published in the market. So yeah, this is definitely something that we need to keep an eye on, as like the project is not only around the NFTs, but there's also a token that the project and the community needs to care about. So yeah, surely. Thank you for the good question.
Our next question is, well, this should be a very quick question, but it's Retardo asks, hey, what's your plans with the Christmas themed OGs?
How we will maybe Clay, you will answer me that. Do you think that the question is about how we will build a usability for them?
Yeah, well, will they come with any special usability? Are they more a collector's item? Will there be NFT staking missions maybe introduced at a later date for Christmas OGs?
Yeah, probably yes.
Awesome. Next.
Probably for Easter.
That's or the next Christmas.
You didn't expect that plot twist, didn't you?
All right. Next question is from Q&A 420 saying, all OGs are gone. That's great. Now, if someone buys a Moonchest, they have a 100% chance to get a normie now, right? What if someone new will join the project and want to open some chests? Will they always lose?
Okay, so
Moonchest selling either is not available currently, or if it is available, then it will not be available tomorrow, because I personally remember that we build a mechanism that don't allow to sell once OG are done. So maybe there is a problem with that.
Yeah, maybe the question was more theoretic. But yeah, the idea was like to have a listener that checks if the Moonchests are sold out, and if all of the OGs are gone, then you cannot actually open the Moonchest, because like there would be no chance of getting the OG, so everybody would be getting like probably overpriced from the statistic point of view normies. So yeah, if someone new joins the project and the collection is already sold out, then like we will invite this person to actually visit the secondary market. And this is something that we mentioned at the beginning, that we want to increase the volumes and the floor price of both normies and OGs through collection not being available in the Moonchests. So yeah. You can see that mechanism in many projects, that there's like a pre-mint of NFTs, and then the trading only happens on the OpenSea. But I guess like people got used to opening like Moonchest and this kind of a workaround, and it might be something interesting when you go to the website and actually see that there is like nothing to open.
Great. Great. Yeah. So new users can use the secondary market to start participating in Mooniverse games. Our next question is, see, a lot of these we've answered. From Kanizer asking, I'd like to know if there's a backup plan regarding Polygon. They seem to be delaying a lot of the Moonchest deliveries, or is it something that can be fixed in the contract? It hinders a lot of newcomers joining.
Yeah, so I believe there might be some like better alternatives for Polygon, but actually I think Polygon serves its purpose. It's just a matter of us fixing some stuff in the contract and like making it handle big volumes better, as we didn't expect this kind of threshold being met at some point. So we'll definitely take time and prepare for the second collection and work on our endpoints to actually try to improve the capacity and like speed of Moonchest opening, delivery of like anything related to the Moonies and collection. So I believe like Polygon is a good place to be. You can see a lot of people and a lot of attention on this network. Like it's pretty cheap. It's working well if you like using it well. So yeah, I think we should stay here. I can't see any like better alternatives. Of course, BSC is an option, but as I mentioned, we always like aimed at being available at OpenSea. So I'm not saying that there is no good like marketplaces on BSC. You have like Tofu and like NF Trade, which is also compatible with BSC. But you know, OpenSea is like always something that people and newcomers are looking for.
Of course. Maybe we'll just take one more question. And maybe if also we do voice questions as well. So if anyone wants to ask a question over voice, you can raise your hand and we can give you the stage. So our last question here is from Popcupine asking, would you look into more utility for Moonie? Example, by introducing the ability to name change the Moonies NFT, purchase items that can be equipped to boost mission success, etc.
Yeah. The question about the token came and Lucas rug pulled himself from the stage.
No. So we answered it like 5 or 6 minutes ago. So boosters for missions, teaming up with other Moonies to give yourself a better chance to finish a mission or even a quest. Giving your Moonie second chance to leave actually if they will be that in a mission. So there will be a lot of that. I seen one question that I want to answer because you actually skipped it, Clay. Is there any sneak peek for the new MoonieNFT 3D game? So we shared it on our Twitter. So it's there. It will be on our new homepage. It will be on mobile, and in a few weeks, the whole animation from the gameplay is coming. So yeah. And there was a question. Do we have a 3D appearance of our OG Moonies? 3D models are prepared and we also shared them some time ago. And the 3D models for new Moonies are also in development currently. We are thinking how to introduce some 3D NFTs, but currently it's only in the phase of discussion between me and Michał. Is there something done about the delay to receive our rewards Moonches? I guess yes, we are working on it. We dedicated one person to do it on a daily basis to distribute everything, so we should be fine from now on. I guess this week was even the example of it. I might be wrong, but I hope that I'm not. Are you going to make a marketplace on your portal? Currently, we are not planning to do so, but still, you will be able to purchase this in-app purchase through our portal. Yeah. There was some question from Mighty Uno about the price that is not attractive at all. For us, we also feel bad with the price, but the price action, it is what it is right now with the current state of market. Hopefully, it will be better soon, and maybe we have some positive signs of maybe things will turn around a bit. Yeah. I guess I covered a lot that came.
I think that's I think that covers about the bulk of it. If there's anything, like I said, voice questions, we are open to voice questions. If anybody would like to take
There is one more person is writing something, but yeah, maybe he or she decided to stop writing. Yeah. Michał, do you want to add something?
Actually, I think we covered all of the relevant topic and current topics. So, like we mentioned, the backstory for the NFT staking and how it will progress over time. So you have the perspective of the future seasons. You also know why we are doing the break with the moon chest opening and what it's causing in the future. We also mentioned like the new 3D game being released with the new season, and we answered the community questions. So if yeah, I believe we it should be fine now, in my opinion. It's always good to see familiar faces. Cheers to everybody joining today.
Yeah, I actually have one ask to you guys. So basically, maybe you can actually spread the news a bit. So in a Telegram group or Discord, if someone will ask some questions about what is coming, or if you would want to write some tweets about what is coming, that would be great for us. We will not announce it probably before the Christmas, because we want to be prepared with everything. We want to have the whole backstory covered. We want to know our dates and deadlines. So if you guys would not mind to help us with spreading good words about the Moonies and where we are heading, that would be very appreciated.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. I think we're wrapping up now. I mean, that's about a 40-minute AMA, so that's good timing. Thank you, everyone, for coming. We will have another AMA in another 2 weeks. So bi-weekly, we have AMAs. If you want to rewatch this AMA, it'll be uploaded to our YouTube channel probably by tomorrow. So if you guys wanted to recap something, you can just go in there and you can watch it. Is there anything else you guys want to close out with, Michał or Lucas?
I would want to say that have a great holidays, guys. I hope your investments will only grow from now on. You will not get any rug pulls, or all of your NFTs will double up in value, and obviously spend time with your families and have some rest, and be back into Cryptoverse and Mooniverse after Christmas and after New Year, because a lot of cool things are coming, not only for Moonies, but for the whole crypto sphere and for the whole industry. So happy to have you here, and thank you for that.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.